Angela Pinamonti and Christy Lundy, and we're here with Chris Nielsen. We're at North Coast Jiu Jitsu here in sunny Vista. Tell us a little bit about how this came to be and how you found this great spot in Downtown Vista to make it home.
Okay, well, yeah, welcome you guys. Thank you for coming by.
Yeah,
first of all, thanks for having me on here. We're really honored to. I'm one of the owners here. It's myself and Jake Mapes. He's in their teaching class right now. He'll be out in a minute. Anyways, yeah, we found this spot just because we knew that Vista was just a local booming area, that we're so happy with the downtown district and what's happened to it, all the restaurants and breweries, and there's just so much positive activity going on down here that we're like, this would be a great spot to open up a jiu-jitsu academy and kind of fulfill one of our both lifelong dreams that we've had, to teach martial arts and do what we love for a living.
Yeah, tell us more about jiu-jitsu. What type of jiu-jitsu you teach here?
Yeah, so we do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which was developed by the Gracie family. And this is a very specific style of martial arts that focuses on leverage and technique to overcome size and strength. So it's very effective, as you guys learned today for your first class.
You'll see us in action.
Yeah. It's very effective. It's a good time. It's a great workout. One of the things that I really like about it is that you do get an excellent workout, but at the same time you're really having to use your brain to think and learn. And they call it chess in a way because you set up your submission move by doing 2 moves ahead. So it's, it develops, and it's one of those things that will always challenge you mentally and physically, and it's just it's a really fun martial art, and it's a fun sport. It's a booming, very quickly growing sport, especially in San Diego, which happens to be the mecca of jiu-jitsu in the world these days.
Wow.
So yeah, we're honored to be here in North County and representing Vista, doing our dream here, teaching jiu-jitsu at North Coast.
Thank you so much for being here, and we're super excited to be interviewing you today. What kind of pulled you into jiu-jitsu? If you can tell us a little about your history.
Honestly, just when I was a kid, seeing 1993 Royce Gracie take on the world in UFC Ultimate Fighting Championships. And this guy was just beating people that were twice his size and submitting them within a minute. And I was like, what is that? And I didn't see it. I didn't see any schools open up here until about 11, 12 years ago, where I started, and that's where my journey began. And I wrestled, and I did Kempo karate. I've always liked self-defense stuff, and I got involved in jiu-jitsu because same reason, I love it.
So awesome.
Yeah.
Who can come here and take part in your classes? Who is this gym for?
Everybody. Just like when you sat on the mat, you're like, I could do this. Like, I could totally do this. It's for everybody, and there's no age too old or young, and there's no body type or person. I mean, it's men, women, kids. We have a great program. Our adult classes are a healthy mixture between young adults and people that are, into their 50s or 60s even. Our kids' classes, we split them up from the little ones, which are as young as 4 up to 10, and then the 10-year-olds and over go into another kids' class. So we divide our program up that way, but we really try and let it be for everybody who wants to train.
Oh, awesome. And how do they sign up, or do they have to reach you online, or can they come and show in as a walk-in?
Yeah, they can come show in as a walk-in. We'll definitely give them a free trial, make sure they feel at home here. We want them to be happy about joining the team before they sign up. And make sure that they have fun and like the sport. We'll let them borrow a gi like we did with you guys today.
How do we look?
Yeah, they can come on in and try out the class and go from there. But yeah, we offer different packages, different plans and discounts, etc., depending on what people are looking for and things like that. So yeah, the best way is just to come on down.
So we tried a couple moves today. Can you tell them a little bit so they can see us in action? Kind of what we tried today.
Yeah, well, the standing move that we did was from sort of like a basic street fight self-defense position, where your attacker is throwing a punch and you're going to block, trap the arm, get underneath them and do what we call a hip toss. It's really like a judo move. We do a lot of things that revolve around getting away from the striker, getting the fight to the ground, tying your opponent up and making them say uncle. So we're teaching you guys how to get under them and learn some of those techniques. And then from the ground stuff, what we were doing was...
Angela made me say uncle.
That's right.
She had a tap out, that's for sure.
So yeah, from the ground we did a choke from closed guard. And that is where we use our legs to wrap around the opponent and use their own clothing against them. So we use the actual gi that you're wearing to do a choke hold and finish the person and make them say tap.
Awesome.
What's your favorite thing to do in Vista?
In Vista, oh man. Jiu-Jitsu, for one. I would have to say that. That's a shocker, right? Jiu-Jitsu's number one. Other than that, really, we're so blessed to be on this street. Main Street is such a fun street to hang out on that I don't mind just walking down and getting a beer or a bite to eat and checking out the new spots. There's always something going on down here.
Something new. They're always changing it up.
There is, and there's every time I turn around, there's some other street fair happening too. So it's really kind of a fun area to just cruise around and not really have plans. Just come hang out. Yeah.
Well, definitely come and check out North Coast Jiu Jitsu, one of Vista's best.